Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Yes. We are TCS Everyday Psychics.
I'm Mari-Lyn,
I'm Pam.
and we are so glad you joined us.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have had very good response on giving the update prior to the clearing
We
video.
have.
So we're going to stick with it.
It's been great. Yeah. I love it. I do. I really like it.
You're going to love today's clearing. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. It was interesting.
It was interesting, but it was also a little quicker than some that we've done.
Yes.
Which is not a bad thing, I guess.
It happens, right?
Yeah.
So you want to read the
So our homeowner, Goshoa, was her name, and she sent us a beautiful update.
Yes.
And I'm going to paraphrase it.
Yes. There's a few things I'm just gonna say.
Yes.
There are a few things in there that we waited until we were off camera to talk about because it was so sensitive. And she was very grateful that we waited until after. And so some of that information is sort of scattered throughout the update. And so we just, we want to be thoughtful, and she was so gracious in allowing us to put this on our channel.
She was.
We don't want to disrespect her by sort of giving out that information that she doesn't want there. We would not do that to anyone. So.
Absolutely. But I love the way that she starts this off.
Okay.
This cleansing was long overdue, and I'm so happy that I was able to come across you guys.
Us too.
We are too.
Ditto.
Just thrilled.
Ditto.
So she goes on to say it definitely feels lighter. Okay. She's been struggling to get into a routine, and the day she wrote this, she said, I feel like I finally pulled out of an exhaustion.
Yes.
I don't feel anything in the corner of my room anymore. It was a bit terrifying to know some of the things that were going on in my house. She no longer hears knocking within her walls. Yes. She doesn't hear anything dropping in her kitchen.
Nice.
She does say, though, she's still trying to break the habit of staring into her kitchen.
Sure. That fear of walking in there,
could be. She said she always felt something there, and so she was always looking.
Yeah.
And she says it was just a habit, and I know there's nothing there. I don't feel it anymore. It's just that force of habit.
Well, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
That after the clearing, you all know this, after the clearing, it's almost unsettling, even though you didn't want it there.
Right.
And now it's gone. It's what you wanted, but to now sort of shift into a different reality can be very difficult.
It can.
Stressful.
There's sometimes you don't know how to feel because it feels so different. You're like, what's happening? Right. So there definitely is an adjustment period.
Some people, there's grief.
Yes.
There's real grief, which shocks them because they're like, I didn't want this. It scared the hell out of me. And now it's gone. And now I'm grieving it.
And I miss it.
Yes.
And people can be really hard on themselves about missing that. And it's normal.
It's very normal.
Because it becomes such a part of your everyday routine.
Yes.
That, you wanted it gone, but your life revolved around it.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
from the time you woke up in the morning from when you went to bed. It was
and even sometimes throughout the night.
And that's true for some. Yes.
Sometimes. Whether it affected your sleep or your dreams.
Or getting up to use the restroom in the middle of the night. Yeah. A lot of things. Yes.
Yeah. So, she goes on to say that her sister feels really great in the house.
Good.
And
her boyfriend as well, right? She said that's in there somewhere too.
Yes, he also did. I lost my place and I am so very sorry.
That was my fault. All of you who watch us a lot, though, you know that I do that to her all the time.
So she does talk about before the clearing that she thought she saw a shadow figure in her room, and I always thought that maybe I was coming up with these images in my own mind out of fear.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
And she now knows,
Yeah.
because those images are gone,
Yeah.
that she wasn't,
Yeah.
making things up, or she wasn't imagining. She's not crazy.
Nope.
Because a lot of people
Nope.
think, oh, maybe
Yes.
I'm just, losing
Absolutely.
touch with reality. Not the case, not at all the
No.
case.
And I think we hear that from almost everyone. I thought I was going crazy. I think it's me. Is this me?
Yep.
And like they really think that maybe, and that's part of what happens with the paranormal. You are tricked into thinking that it's you. You are essentially, the people that live in it can really go crazy.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of times that's the goal of whatever's in your home, is to make you feel crazy, make you feel sick.
Yeah.
All sorts of
all kind of whacked out stuff.
Yes.
So, but she does say everything is well. I sleep so much better. I don't feel I don't feel watched anymore.
That's a hard word.
Yeah. And she's just looking forward to the future.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
So thank you, Goshoa, for that beautiful update. And we were honored.
Yes.
As always.
Yes,
we are.
And you guys are going to love this. So, and of course, let us know, ask your amazing questions, give your opinions, or, of how things went, whatever. Be kind, however.
Please.
Yes. Sometimes, when writing, whether it's texting, this happens all the time with text.
Text can be really tricky.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes you say something in one way, but just because it comes across a different way. So just kind of try and be careful. We do have, people read the comments all the time, and sometimes someone can take it wrong and they might shoot back at you, like answering because they heard it different than you meant it. Right. So just, we like to keep a peaceful community. We want everyone to just be here in love and to get along, to ask questions. This is all about learning and staying in that high vibration of love. This is not a place for, we don't want our community arguing with each other, going back and forth. That's going back and forth in a beautiful way. Absolutely. And talk to each other.
We get some of that. We do get some of those conversations.
Yeah. And that's absolutely fine.
And you will notice, those of you that engage in conversation with each other, that we tend to stay out of those.
Yeah.
And that is out of respect for your conversation that's happening. And we love it. We absolutely love when the community comes together, and
we do. We just recently deleted a small conversation because it just wasn't kind. And we will continue to do that. It's just not okay. So, but again, maybe the person speaking didn't mean it the way it came across. We don't know. We just would ask you to be thoughtful, and most of you are, and you're wonderful, and we love hearing from you. So with all that said, we love you all, and we welcome all of your comments. So,
and we hope you enjoy the clearing as much as we did.
Yep. Here you go. All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
So in and out.
And welcome back.
You guys are frozen now. If you guys can hear me.
We can hear you. Yes,
we can.
So as you can see, we're having some issues of connection on her end, which is not surprising because there's quite a bit of activity there, which is why she called us in.
It is.
Yeah. Do you want to introduce her? Sorry, I just jumped in.
Let's introduce us. I'm Mari-Lyn.
I'm Pam.
And we have with us Goshoa, who reached out a while back because of her paranormal activity. And are you with us, Goshoa? Can you hear us?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, she
cannot hear us.
There is a lot of activity there. Oh, she just went away. Yep. I'm sure she'll come back.
I am sure she will come back.
Yes. So do you want to talk about why she reached out?
So
I did not have the consultation with her, Mari-Lyn.
Yeah, there's been
honestly, I'm going to have to like pull back in my memory because our consult was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Thank goodness she's been okay to continue living in that space. There has been sleep disturbances. There's been, I don't know. I keep thinking of my own experiences that I've had.
Yes, you've had some here that belong to, but
that
belong there.
That belong
Yes.
with her things. I'm going to talk about that for a minute.
Yes.
Last night, so I'm in my living room watching TV. There is a room that's beyond the TV. There were 2 towels hanging over the back of a chair. The top towel I watched come off and drop to the floor. And I'm like,
did I just see that?
What?
Yes.
I'm looking at my husband. I'm looking back there. I'm looking at my husband, and he's just like, he's oblivious. He has no idea. I said, you got to pause that show right now.
Yes.
I said, I just watched that towel drop to the floor. And he's like, oh, it's so funny. That was no coincidence. That absolutely was someone visiting.
And I want to say, those of you who have experiences in your home, you get the husband too, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone has that person in the home that's like, oh, I didn't see anything. I don't know. Oh, I'm sure it's just the wind, or it was the whatever. And we actually tried to recreate it. There's no way for the top one to come off without the bottom one. You have to literally hold the bottom one down and lift the top one off.
Yep.
There's no way.
These are not satin or silk.
No. You know, they
not at all.
They kind of stick together, not stick, but whatever that is.
Yeah. And then this morning, I was getting ready, listening to music, and this overwhelming sadness and depression. It was a real feeling of loss even. And I'm like, what in the world is happening to me? Turned off the music and just started having a conversation. And I said, I will talk to you this afternoon. And I hear this woman's voice saying, but I'm being tortured. And then she was gone. Yeah.
Yes. And that could be a couple of things, really. And we, you just wait. We cannot allow the earthies to control us. We have to stay in that control. So it's okay if some of you are saying, oh my God, that was rude, or that, oh, she needs help. Well, there's a couple things. First of all, we can't be interrupted all of the time. We have our lives, and we have to be human and do the things. We cannot be, we could 24/7 be helping spirits, and that's just, or being tortured by them, or whatever it is. We also can't. So we have what we call office hours. Mari-Lyn and I have office hours. That woman, it could have been, and this kind of what it feels like, and we'll see, but it feels like she was trying to manipulate. She was playing the victim, but I'm being tortured, and then leaves. And, if you think about it, people that we all know, people that do that, and maybe we even do it ourselves to people, and we're trying to get our way. We want something. Maybe she got embarrassed. She felt shame, whatever it is, for bothering Mari-Lyn. So she threw that out there as a victim. I'm a victim, but I'm a victim, and I'll go away. But it's on your shoulders now that I'm being,
right?
That's kind of what it feels like. But we'll find out when we're in the energy now. I've opened space, so we're sort of in it. We're just kind of waiting for Goshoa to come back.
I'm wondering, can she come back when we're recording?
Oh, I don't know.
We're
going to stop recording real quick and see if that makes a difference.
We are.
Be right back. Okay, we're back.
We are back. That took a minute.
A few minutes.
Yes, it did.
So
it did.
they're really messing with Goshoa's with this recording on her end. We're fine over here on this end pretty much, but they're really trying to get us not to come. So not going to happen. So we're here.
They are. So now that we can see and hear her, this is Goshoa.
Yes.
And Goshoa, would you share whatever you're comfortable sharing as to why you reached out to us to do your clearing today?
Okay, so for quite a while, I've always had like a sense that something isn't right necessarily in my place. I understand that there are like certain dark corners. I can always feel that there's like something there. I'm just grateful to not be able to see it. The only way it confirms like all my senses because of my dreams. And I feel like although their dreams, they feel really real. So that basically confirms it for me. And there's just intuition that I have.
Do you feel watched? Is that the feeling you get?
I
Like
do.
I'm feeling watched?
Yeah, I do. And I know exactly where to.
Okay.
Mainly in the kitchen, or like if I'll show you guys when we leave my room, I'll show exactly like where in my room do I always feel it.
Okay.
But we'll see. Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we get started whenever you're ready?
Okay. How do you guys want me to start? Like from the entrance of my door?
Whatever you
like
want
the
to.
living room?
Honestly,
wherever you want.
Just
We could start with my room since I'm already in here.
okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is the entrance of my with my door right here. Let me see if I could flip my camera. Okay, so once you enter, this is like my work area, and then this is my bed, and then yeah, this is just the closet.
Okay.
Okay, do I just walk around the room or outside as well?
Just right there is fine. And just pan the room slowly would be, yeah.
Okay. Entrance.
Huh. Okay. All right. And you feel watched in your room, like when you're in bed?
Specifically here.
Yeah. And even maybe touched while you're in bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Recently it was a dream. It felt like it was right here. And
Yeah.
then usually on either side only, but never here, just specifically here.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
This I don't know. Maybe if I leave the curtain open, but this might be one. But because I have like the whiteness, and I always make sure it's closed, I don't really focus on the side.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say that would be second if I had to think about it.
Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready to move on.
Okay. Hopefully they're okay. I have all the rooms. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, my sister.
Okay. And we can blur them out.
Okay, that's
Yeah. So
sorry. They have my place all dark. But this is from the entrance, my living room, and then we'll get to the kitchen, what I was talking about. Right here.
okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm just slowly pan it for you guys.
A lot of anxiety and heavy.
Is this, can I ask, is this an apartment or is this
it's a duplex?
a duplex? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Always right here. I don't look anywhere else.
All right.
The living room. Do I need to show you guys anywhere else? Even my sister's room, or? I'll do like a quick one.
Okay.
Right here. You're good, Tay. right here. Do slowly. Entrance, the closet, and then her bed and the window.
Woof.
Yeah, if I'm in here, I feel it right here.
Nauseous?
I
Do
feel
you feel
this right
do you feel nauseous and dizzy in there?
here. Are you talking about in this
In
specific
that
moment?
in that room? No, maybe not
Yeah,
the moment,
I
but
do. Actually, I do.
yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
head is just like
Yeah.
pounding right now.
Yeah. And it's just a lack of grids. It's just like just this hole, and it just swirls. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can leave that room.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna
I was like, I was half in, half out.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna fix that sister's room real quick.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to go there?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Oh no. Okay.
No, you are good.
Okay. Yep.
Um,
This is. Yeah. I don't know why I do it to myself. I have everything bright on purpose. I have the white curtains. I have blackout curtains because I love sleeping in the dark. That's the only way I can sleep. But at the same time, that's when I do feel them.
mhm.
But like I said, I just disregard them because
Sure.
I'm so exhausted, I
Well,
just
you
want
have to
sleep.
live. You have
Yeah.
to live there. That's
Yeah.
very, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So go
would
ahead.
you mind going back to your sister's room and tell me how it feels in there now?
Okay, I will. Oh, give me a second. It didn't feel like heavy. It felt like heavy on my chest earlier, but
Better?
yeah, it does.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't feel nauseous in there anymore.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
Good.
that
Good,
was
good,
crazy.
good, good.
That was crazy.
All right. So that's one room in the house that we have.
One down.
One down.
I'm trying to see if I can connect with whomever that was that came to see me this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Whomever he is.
Yeah.
Showing up as like an older woman who's being tortured.
Because there is no woman.
No.
It's all just
No,
him,
my
isn't it?
God, you're giving me chills. I can feel chills. Like the second you said that, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all him.
It's all him.
All
okay.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm feeling like right on the right side of my arm. Usually I do the right side of my body.
Yeah.
I just feel like really in denial about it. Like,
It's okay. Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's very understandable. When we live in those situations, you do what you have to do to survive and to get through it without thinking you're absolutely crazy. You've done everything right. This is not your fault. You haven't done anything wrong. All your reactions and actions are what they were supposed to be for you to feel as safe as possible in an unsafe environment. So yes, we are going to absolutely take care of the rest of this today, take care of him, give you back a sense of feeling whole and feeling safe. Everyone should feel safe in their own home, especially their bedroom. That's the most,
Especially.
Yeah.
That's the place where we really need to feel. That's the most intimate place that we have. So,
and it's also our place of rejuvenation.
Yeah.
And when we don't get that, everything suffers from it.
So I'm going to, I don't know what room you're in right now, but I'm going to take care of your room.
Yeah,
You're in your
I'm in
room?
mine right.
Okay. Let me take care of that. And you can stand there too. You can go ahead and you can, if you want to turn the camera around to pan the room, you can. If you want to leave it this way, you just do whatever feels right for you.
Yeah.
It's absolutely your call. So let me unless you want to do that room, but you're still
No,
trying to connect
no,
to him, right?
and he's, he doesn't want to talk to me.
No, he's slippery
He's pretty,
because we figured him out now.
he's pretty irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came, I didn't say this when I opened space, he came in and he was like seething and trying to make me scared. And I was like, dude, whatever, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yep.
And he went away. And then you with him trying to manipulate you and fool you as that woman. So we got what he was right away. We've seen this many times. This is not our first time. So now I think he's trying to regroup and figure out, now what do I do? He tried to keep us from even talking. I actually put a guardian with your phone to keep your phone from going
Like freezing. It was
Yes.
freezing. It wasn't working, but
Yes.
I was trying my other apps on my phone. Everything worked perfectly. Everything loaded. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Little
He's
bastard.
trying Mr. Nice Guy now.
Yeah, that won't work. Okay, so I'm gonna fix your room while you're in it, and it's good while you're in it because I can just clear your energy at the same time. If you want to talk or whatever, or you're just still
I'm
catching.
gonna see if I can get him to just be
Okay.
him.
Okay. So Goshoa, I'm just gonna have you just sit there, just whatever's comfortable for you, but just try to breathe. And I'm going to first clear your energy. So you might feel some tingly or something, whatever you feel. And then I'm just going to spread that out, and we're just going to fix the grids in your room. He likes to stand sort of toward the back of your bed at one corner. So we want to. There.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
I knew it.
Yeah. So we're going to fix that. It's for lack of a better term, he has like a tunnel through your house, so he can get around through the tunnel system. You know, that sounds bizarre, but it is what it is. So he has a tunnel system, so he can actually go in there and not be seen if he doesn't want to. He can regroup, he can scheme his next scheme, and then he comes out and does different things. Does he I see him like do you have a problem with your microwave sometimes just shutting off when it's cooking?
I would say oven.
Okay. I see him pushing some buttons like boop, turn that off, and he laughs. He thinks it's funny. But I had a close up, so I thought, but anyway, okay. Yeah. So he just kind of pops in and out, but he likes that tunnel sort of not being seen. He likes to be in the dark and the gooey. So,
Yeah.
okay, let me finish clearing your room.
Do you have any pets?
I don't. I would love a dog, but I can't. I had my auntie living with me just a few months ago. She had a Doberman in my house. So he would honestly stare into the kitchen too. So that only confirmed for sure that that's where he's at too.
Yeah. And the neighbors. But I'm going to close that off. So unfortunately, if your neighbor decides they want something done too, you can have them reach out to us. I can't do anything with the neighbor unless they ask, but we'll get rid of him. So he'll be gone. But they'll still have broken grids.
Just like sometimes I hear like things in the walls. Is that anything, or is it just
him?
It's him.
Oh, that
like
is
like a scratching.
Yeah,
Or
like
a
scratching or like a
bumping.
knock, or like something's falling over.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. What? Like most time I thought, oh yeah, maybe my neighbors are always like doing something.
No, I mean they could be.
The
neighbors could be, but it's not all of it.
Oh yeah, I would say by this, like where my head sleeps at faces, like right here. I'll
Mhm.
show you guys. Let me
Mhm.
show you specifically. So I lay my head here, but I would hear it like this whole wall right here,
Yeah.
specifically where my mirror is at right here too. So
Mhm.
on that side, that's just my backyard. There's no neighbors. But on the kitchen, that one I kind of psyched myself out and more in
Sure.
denial. Like, okay, maybe that's my neighbors. But this one, I can't ignore that one. I'm just like, maybe
Yeah.
it's like the birds in the gutters. I don't know.
We can always make
Mm-mm.
excuses of what it should or what it could be.
Sure, always
Always.
can.
That's
Always
what
can.
helped me sleep. But I know it's not.
Absolutely. Yeah. So is your room feeling any better?
Yes, it feels lighter.
Okay,
It
good.
does.
And you feel lighter.
I do. I do.
Yeah,
I
good.
feel it.
Okay. So we've got both. Is there another bedroom in the house or just those two?
Just those two.
Okay. So those are
I also wanted to make note that I'm always extremely tired. Does that have anything
yes.
to do? Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Like
feel
I'm
better.
always tired,
Yeah.
no matter how many naps I take and how many,
Yeah.
like I could sleep for a whole day and wake up still exhausted.
Yep. That's all the
Yep.
it's the way the low vibration is just stuck
Hmm.
and you just can't get out of it and it just weighs you down. It's like having on a wet blanket and you're just always that'll all be gone. That
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Where do you want her to go now? The bedrooms are clear.
He's gone back to the kitchen.
I was just gonna say
That's the only place you can run to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we go to the kitchen.
okay.
We-
And I'll just take care of the rest of the house and I'll leave the kitchen. How's that?
Okay.
All right.
Let me make sure. My boyfriend is here, so
Okay.
you can go into my room, love. It's okay. So I'm gonna be out here. But
Ask him
yeah,
if he
I'll show.
or did he feel the heaviness in your room? How does he feel now with being in your room?
He wasn't in there. He just got here, so he probably won't be able to tell. Um,
But he's been
I
there before,
can.
right?
Did you want to go into my room and see how he feels?
And he may not feel. Some people don't tell the difference.
Yeah. Some people
I'm
don't.
not even gonna say
Really
anything.
sensitive,
I'll
but-
just let him like assume.
Okay.
Does it feel fine?
To me, yeah.
Okay, he said it feels fine.
Good.
He
All right.
said to him. So okay. Let me flip the camera because yeah, here you go.
Yeah. All right. How do you feel in here right now, Goshawa?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Lightheaded.
Yeah.
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 So
He is none too pleased.
he is not too pleased at all.
So I'm gonna close down all of his tunnels. I already kept him. He can't get out of the house, but
Mhm.
now I'm just gonna close down so he can't escape anywhere. He'll be forced to just be in the kitchen.
Okay.
And then you can do what you do.
Yeah. I'm going to call in my guardians to stand with him right now.
There you go. Oh, well, that wasn't a very nice thing to call me.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So his tunnels are closed. He is not happy with me, but
He's not overly happy with me either,
No.
because now he can't use the tunnels because of Pam, but he can't go anywhere either because I've got guardians on either side of him. I asked for the light to come in, and he's just that, what do you call that? Slobber.
yes, the drool,
The drool.
seething
Yes.
thing. Yeah, that's what he was doing to me when he came in when I opened space,
Yeah.
trying to scare me.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Because it makes me recall like my dreams when you mention it. So it will like hover over me and like I can feel the drool too. Like I will wake up, like I can feel it. But that's like in my dreams, I guess, you know.
But
So that makes a lot of sense.
I am so sorry. What a horrible thing to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, Macy.
And I
Yeah.
don't know. After our first consultation,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't able to sleep for a few days, even though I knew that like you sent like a guardian, I still wasn't able to sleep. And I felt that maybe it was like triggered. It took me like maybe a few days to finally like turn off the lights.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And if you don't ask the guardians for help, they can't do anything. So
Mhm.
he wanted to make sure you were scared enough and didn't even think about asking the guardians for help because he knows they have to just stand there and wait for you to ask. So yeah, he's been around a long time. He's a pretty old dude. I don't even know if he was human or not. Feels like at one point, long time ago, he was human and he just was captured by that real dark, low vibration. But I don't know. Mari-Lyn will know more.
Well,
Talking or no?
he is not talking. And I could feel the softening. And then it just like he closed off and I'm not getting anywhere.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
All right.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
So as my guardians were standing with him, keeping from going anywhere, I was raising my vibration, talking to him, trying to soften him, and it was happening. There was this real thin stream of light that I could see in him, and then he just closed it off, and I got nowhere. It was like I was talking to a brick wall. And so we hand him over to Pam, and she will, one way or another, she will get through to him.
I hope.
Yeah. They're just going to take him away. So he started by coming to me. He was this little old lady with this shawl on, and he was, begging me to forgive him, which I don't even know what that was about. But there was,
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I need help. Blah blah blah. I know that's not you. So then he morphed into that seething thing, came right up, seething, trying to scare me. Like touching me, and I just yeah, that's not good. So I have some things that I do. I tried to get to his heart space, which I was able to get to it, and he started shrinking, which is what happens. But he could only be taken so far, which tells me that he's not human. So he was not human. And they caged him, and they're taking him away. Hopefully, there's always hope. Doesn't matter if you've ever been human or not, there's always hope for for these entities to be healed. Always. Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, always allows them in when if they're ready. So he'll always have that chance. So they're going to take him in, and they just sort of they're going to take him to, I keep hearing like this master healer room thing that they do. And it's just lots of light, but it's going to take some time, and it's still up to him whether he goes or not, but he's out of your house now. So I'll, real quickly, unless you already took care of the kitchen.
I did not.
Okay.
I got kind of, absorbed in.
Okay, I'll take care of that right now.
In him.
So it was just him, like nothing else.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Wow.
And just him was quite enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't need.
Yeah.
That's why it felt like maybe there's multiple.
It was him.
It was all him.
Yeah. Okay, now you can go into your kitchen, see how that feels. No, he was a really bad dude. Really,
I was
really.
like right in the middle where I would assume.
And there are some things that came up during when I was talking to him, but I don't want to say it. They're very personal, so I'm not going to say that
Yeah.
on video. That would not. So we can
Okay.
talk about that later. But so he's really bad dude, and
He
he's
was a bad
someone,
dude.
yeah, someone that really gets real enjoyment out of watching suffering, pain, humans really going through. When he knows that he's causing it, he really enjoyed that. How does that feel in the kitchen?
Feels light. It feels lighter.
Good.
Feels light. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Okay. Yes,
Woo! I'm so glad you reached out.
we are. Yeah, we are too.
We are so glad. We are so glad.
I am too, is what I wanted to say.
This is true.
Yes. Do you want to walk through the house and see if everything like?
Yeah,
the
I
bathroom
can
and
start from that entrance and then
Yeah.
we'll end at my room.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell us if you feel anything less than.
Okay. I'm gonna start from here.
Ooh, yeah, that feels
Oh,
better.
yeah, it does.
Mhm. Then I'll go straight into the kitchen. Right in the middle.
Look at
Like
you.
where
You're
I
just
would
walking
always
right
Yeah.
in.
sit,
No
where I would
hesitation
always
at
sit.
all.
It
Awesome.
does feel, it feels a lot better.
Good.
The bathroom should be okay, right? I believe.
Unless you feel something else, unless you feel something different.
I'll walk in.
Okay. I cleared every room, so it should
Yeah.
feel fine. But if it
I think
doesn't,
it's fine.
let me know. Okay.
And then we'll go into hers. Just slowly pan. And this one, I don't feel what I was feeling before, which was really heavy-hearted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No headache. I didn't get a
No
headache
headache.
this time.
Mm-mm.
And then in my room, I'll just leave him out of it. Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
And
You're
we can
fine.
blur
love.
out any people. If you happen to catch him or something, we'll just blur that out. It's
Okay. And then this is it.
wonderful.
Yeah. And then I'll
Excellent.
just
Okay.
stay in my sister's room for now.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Do you have any
Thank
questions?
you.
Do you have any
No, I
questions before
appreciate
we?
it so much.
Yes.
So,
I feel so much better.
yeah. So
Good.
do we want Goshoa to stay on?
Yes, because I'll
Stay on with
discuss-
us.
I'll discuss with you a few of the things that came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for the rest of you, we hope you enjoyed this. We are honored that you join us.
Yes.
For
Thank
these
you so much.
clearings. If
Yes.
you have activity and you would like us to take care of it, you can
Yes.
find us at our website, TCS, everydaypsychics.com.
And as you can see, it's pretty painless. It's pretty quick. We just go through it. Takes us no time at all. We could actually even, believe it or not, do it faster.
Yes.
But if it was that fast, thered be no video.
Nothing
So-
to do. Right?
So we try to, without totally boring ourselves going too, like not doing it very fast. We try to get that happy medium in there.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
please let us know. We'd love to help you. Even if you're not sure, if there's any inkling that there's something going on, there
Yep.
usually almost always is. Because people that don't have any activity don't think there's activity.
Exactly.
They don't go around worrying about it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not going to cross your mind. Ooh, I don't have activity.
Yeah.
If there's no reason.
No. So
Not
please
at
do. And if you'd like to know more about us on the website, even it's in transition right now. So we're changing some things on the website, but all the information is there.
It is.
So please let us know.
Yep.
Yes. And thank you so very much.
Thank you, Goshoa. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everyone.
Goshoa.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.